Hey, good morning, my friends. This is MLive Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregrossa. Thanks for joining me for the MLive Morning Weather Update. I got a few important bullet points for you, I would say. Nice today. We'll show you the clouds kind of working off in some spots of the state, but generally we're going to see more and more sunshine through the day. Severe storms are possible tomorrow afternoon and evening. I'll show that to you. And the heat is slowly going to be building. This is kind of an interesting little, I don't know if I want to call it heat wave, but very warm to hot spell coming up in the next couple of weeks, in that we're going to have a northeast wind, which keeps us out of the 94, 95, 96 range until it would change to southwesterly winds. And I'll show that to you here coming up as well. Hey, first, I always like to say hi to friends. So, Billy, Sarah Ball, good morning. I always love it when husband and wife have a combined Facebook name, because then it's like their team Facebook. And I think that's pretty cool. Steve Matthews, first Fort Wayne, Indiana fan. I'm assuming it's Fort Wayne. Duncan Moore, severe storms, count me in. Well, you know, I've been accused of wanting severe storms in the past in my career. Meteorologists do not want severe storms, but we are interested in them. That's one of the reasons why many of us meteorologists became meteorologists. Wendy Hargraves, good morning from Commerce. And Grace Verzi, good morning from Michigan Center. Anna Tracy, more rain. Some spots need it, like Frankenmuth. Wow, we are dry. I had to set up a watering system on shrubs and whatnot that I planted. All right, here we go. So we'll start off with the chance of severe weather. Now, this is tomorrow afternoon and evening, and I will show that to you on the radar forecast here in just a minute. So, you know, we learned that the word slight risk is not good, because if we tell you anything is slight, you say, well, don't worry about it. So one thing that we've gone to is there's actually 5 levels of severe weather. You're seeing 2 of those here. Marginal is level 1. Slight is level 2. Enhanced risk is level 3. Enhanced is not a good word, I don't think, because who knows what enhanced means. Moderate is 4, and then high probability is 5. So then we break it down into the chance of a tornado for tomorrow afternoon again and evening, and this is the probability of a tornado within 25 miles of a point. And then you see the 2% chance for a tornado. You say, 2% chance? Oh boy, that is a significantly increased chance of a tornado over what we would normally have at this time of the year, even though we're in our severe weather and tornado season. Wind, about a 15% chance of 58 mile an hour winds or greater, and hail is at about the same pace there. Hey, good morning, Jennifer Kavanaugh, Tom Ramsey, Becky Consoni. Yes, dusty sunsets should be happening too. So here's a look at the radar. We've had some little patches of drizzle in northern Michigan, and that's about it. That stuff should be drying up here in the next hour or two as the sun hits it. It kind of acts like a hairdryer on your hair and evaporates the water. So we won't have to deal with showers or anything today. We shouldn't have to. Now, looking at the satellite picture, you could see this little wave of cloudiness dropping south out of northern Michigan. But again, this should be an area that's diminishing. You could already kind of see it there in the last few frames, how the clouds are kind of thinning. So part of it's a little bit of a fog bank. So here we go. Good morning, Tony Bies from Ionia, and Jim Kurbitz. Good morning. Pamela Jones. Good morning. Here is our radar forecast for today. And not much on it, and I don't expect much to fall out of the sky today. So we go through it here with you, get you on the right perspective, and we go through the day into the afternoon. and I would say we're 97% dry. How is that for sounding like a meteorologist? Okay, now we'll look at the extended to find out when that severe weather is coming through and possibly where. And here we go with our European model. We like it. That's the European Center medium range weather forecast. Okay, and it comes out of a conglomerate from Europe, and it's a good model. Why us in the U.S. can't have a better model than this? I don't know. So here's Friday morning. Here's Friday afternoon, 2 p.m. There's Friday evening and Friday overnight and Saturday morning and Saturday afternoon and Saturday night. So what you're going to see is thunderstorms developing in the late afternoon on the west side of the state to early evening, probably 3 to 7 o'clock, Grand Rapids, Muskegon, Ludington, Benton Harbor, St. Joe, Traverse City, maybe, Manistee, Leelanau County. And then those thunderstorms will move across the lower peninsula Friday night. And there, storms tend to weaken. At this time of the year, not always, but tend to weaken. Good morning, Jessica Reinhardt. Now, Stacy Elizabeth, if the European model is better, why use the U.S. system at all? That's a good question. We have a lot of models in the U.S. The first model I showed you was called the High Resolution Rapid Refresh. It only goes out 18 hours in most cases. It's updated every hour. Its resolution is 1 kilometer. It's great in severe weather. The European is not. The European is great tomorrow, 24 hours on, out to 7 days. And the U.S. model is okay at 24 hours, but by 48 hours, we use the European. So it depends on what time frame we're looking at, okay? Like tomorrow, I won't be looking at the European for severe weather. I'll be looking at all the U.S. models for severe weather. Okay, so we're at Saturday afternoon. So maybe a shower still left or thunderstorm left in far southern Michigan Saturday afternoon, but probably dying off. And then here's Sunday. We're dry. And then, like I said, we're going to have heat to our west, and the cold pocket has really moved up to the northeast, but we keep a little bit of a east-southeasterly component, so it'll be a slow climb in temperatures. And we're going to need the rainfall Friday night, Saturday in those dry areas still, because we don't see anything coming toward us. We're out at 4th of July. Oh, boy. What happened to June? Okay. Hey, you're welcome, Stacy Elizabeth. And we're into, right there is 4th of July. And so, eventually we'll get into heat and humidity air mass type thunderstorms, but not for a while just yet. And it probably will be around the 4th that we start to get into that heat and humidity air mass style thunderstorms, not anything widespread. So here's today. We're gorgeous. We're temperatures upper 70s, low humidity. Here is Friday. We're 87-ish in a lot of places, and that fuels the instability for severe weather. And I don't know that it will be a widespread severe weather outbreak, but we will just keep an eye on it. Everything has to come together, and the components are there. It might be just timing to help us avoid widespread severe weather. Might be that it's coming in the middle of the night. If it was coming 2 in the afternoon to 10 at night, that would worry me a little bit more. Okay, so here is, I skipped Saturday for you. Saturday is cooler in the north, Traverse City, the Bridge, UP, and 80 to 84-ish in the southern half of the state. There's Sunday in the low to mid 80s. And then our slow warm-up starts. Hey, Beth Bloomer Urick. Yeah, a lot of folks love thunderstorms here's Tuesday. We're probably a lot of places 87 on Tuesday. And here's Wednesday. A lot of places probably 87, 88 degrees. And then here's Thursday, which would be July 2nd. A lot of places approaching 90 degrees. And then here is Friday, July 3rd. A lot of places 90, 91, maybe 92. And here is 4th of July. Now we'll just have to see. I want to remind you, this is 10 days out. We could get a clump of thunderstorms, could drop it to upper 80s. Point being is it's going to be a very summery to hot 4th of July weekend, and it looks like it's kind of an extended time period. The formula for this year so far has been, 2 or 3 days of heat and then a strong cold front, 2 or 3 days of cool down. Now we're getting into the heart of summer, so the heat pattern is going to be a little longer. I'm going to say 4, 5, 6 days of heat. Then we'll find a cold front coming along and knock it down for a day or two. So there it was, the MLive morning weather update. I challenge you, did you get this kind of weather anywhere? Anywhere? No. But here on MLive with me, MLive Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregrossa. Just a few more highs and see if there's any questions. Beautiful in Frankfurt today. All right. Bring on the heat. Pool time. Yes. I was out messing around with the boat yesterday, and the water has really warmed up. Really warmed up. Rain for Friday, Saturday, Sunday for Memphis and Richmond. We have an outside event. Friday, Kathy Campbell Cormier. Friday, late into night. Yes. Saturday morning, maybe. Saturday afternoon, Sunday should be great. So you got a 3-day outdoor event. How many beers do you forecast you'll be enjoying on the 4th of July? Andrew Dotson formerly of MLive, from Denver, Colorado still, right? How many beers will I forecast I'll be enjoying? Scattered beers. How does that sound? A chance of scattered beers. All right. Hey, thank you, Corey Coughlin. Never. Dust storm. Some folks want to talk about that. So the Saharan dust is in the Gulf of Mexico right now. It will be very diffuse, dispersed by the time it gets up to our neck of the woods. That will be sometime late Friday, Saturday, into Sunday. Now, of course, Friday night, we probably have storms around in a lot of places, so we might not get to see the dusty sunset. Saturday sunrise, probably storms around. Saturday evening, Saturday sunset, and Sunday, we might get the dusty skies. And if we get some rain, I've actually seen it where if you don't get a whole lot of rain in a spot, just a light sprinkle or a couple of hundredths, you can actually get some dust on your car. It's kind of a dusty rain. Now, if you get in a heavy downpour, you don't notice that at all. So there you have it. How's the weather tomorrow night in Bay City? Dawn Marie. Bay City gets the thunderstorms probably after dark and probably more toward 10, 11, midnight, something like that. Bill Martinet, Cadillac weather, gorgeous. Mostly sunny skies. Fog is burning off up in the northern sections of the state, and you're looking at 75 to 78-ish today with low humidity. Thomas Fick going to Interlaken from July 1 through the 10th. Looks hot, but not wanting severe storms. Yeah, I would say you got a classic summer pattern. Tamara Pearsall, I'm already married. Sorry, my wife would not allow that, and I'm happily married. Thank you, though. What time will Shelby Township get thunderstorm rain tomorrow? Shelby Township would be late. It would probably be middle of the night, Friday night, early Saturday morning. I'm the goat. What is the goat? I'm not really sure. Larry West. I think it's a compliment, but I'm not real sure. Um, Thank you, Tamara. All right, so there you have it. This is the MLive morning weather update with Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregrossa. Make sure you keep updated with all of your news and sports and weather on MLive, and we do encourage you to subscribe to MLive. This costs a lot of money to put everybody together, equipment, the streaming, the website development, all that stuff. We're asking for $10 a month subscription, and we think we're hoping that you will support it, and a lot of folks are supporting it. And I hate to tell you this, I've been saying this for years. All right, I'm gonna go off on a little tangent here. If you're still hanging on, you're getting a little bit extra. What meteorology has done wrong for all these years is we've given it to you for free. Believe it or not, I have to watch this stuff. It's, for me, the day goes a couple of hours in the morning to watch it, a couple of hours late morning to get updated, a couple of hours in the afternoon, a couple of hours in the evening. It's an 8-hour a day job. Where meteorology has gone wrong is we've given it to you free. Where it started, I really believe, is the television stations on the internet. I told the first general manager that wanted to put all of our weather free on the internet, I said, you need to charge for it. I don't know what the price is, but you need to charge for it. And I hate to tell you that all these companies are now finally realizing that free internet is not going to work. This is a business, and you're going to have to probably subscribe. So you better get ready for that. I know it's coming. Hey, thanks for joining me on the MLive Morning Weather Update. We'll keep you updated. Take care.